Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus. Phone's in shop. No, it isn't. That's fine. Yes, my name is Trismegistus, and something a bit different today. I'm streaming on a Saturday. I used to stream on Saturdays all the time, but kind of knocked all of that off. I just need to check the audio because I can't see. Is the game audio coming through? Because I had to do the settings and stuff. I think so. It's a bit quiet, isn't it? Oh no, that's just because this. I've turned the music down. I might have to turn it off. I have audio issues where I can't be doing with game music. It's still quite loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Well, that could just be the menu music, so we shall see. So yes, I'm doing something a bit different. I'm playing a demo for a game called Core Splitter. This seems to be so unknown that there wasn't a category for it on Twitch, so I've just put it under strategy games. It sounded I think it's in the graphically in the vein of like a Mindustry or something like that. It's more sort of simplistic graphics than a Factorio or a Satisfactory sort of thing. But it sounded intriguing. It's obviously just a demo. The game hasn't. I don't think it's come out yet. Might have done, but don't think it has. But it's an automation game. I don't know if you can see that. It's too small, but that's a transport belt with copper bars and stone bricks and what look like circuits going round and round. So it feels like it's a game in my wheelhouse. And yeah, you're meant to be building this. What's shown in the background here is an interplanetary laser, which is blasting a planet apart. So that sounded interesting. So without further ado, we shall get on with it. We've only got one game mode, sandbox. I have no idea what a good game looks like. Balanced. So we've got a world seed, resource generation. Recommended for first playthrough, normal frequency, medium patches. Medium yield, well balanced for standard gameplay. So, balanced. How would we change the patches then? I guess. Show hints, yeah. Scaling world extra challenging. Time sites captured. Units at every other site add their original amount of units. So, like a. What do you call it? Exponential growth thing. Hard research. All costs of resources are doubled in both dust and time, whatever dust is. Peaceful. Disables the speed of creep. Raz tendrils for a peaceful factory experience. Okay. So we've got a few options, basically. I don't know how you... I guess this is the resource generation. So I don't know how you would change those medium patches and medium yield. I'm guessing that just means that's describing it. Yeah, so that's describing it. You're not actually, you can't set that to high yield unless you go to abundant, I guess. There you go, large patches, high yield, okay. So we will just do this. I don't know what this is. I notice we've got some icons here with red, which I assume is the bad bows. And I assume we are the green dot, and these are our resources. Incoming transition. Sector Mac 251 critical, overtaken by runaway artificial superintelligence. So that's Raz. The entity has started siphoning the planetary core for interstellar replication. Directive: construct the core splitter drill. Get to the Raz, who has embedded itself deep into the planet. Split the core. End the proliferation of Raz on this planet. Okay, so basically, kill the enemies. Okay. Base of operations. Start by placing the utility hub from the build menu B to power your factory. This is very loud for me. What's it doing? Yeah, we need to turn the audio down. Can we get at settings anyway? That's our build menu, presumably. Settings. Settings. Maybe in this? Yeah. You get this a lot with demos. They're just sort of all over the place. Fuck you. It's still quite loud, isn't it? Maybe if I set it there. So if this turns out to be bobbins, or it breaks, or it falls over, well, there's another couple of demos I've downloaded. So start by placing the utility hub from the build menu B to power your factory. The utility hub is your first power source. It generates a small amount of energy and light for basic buildings. Press B to open the building menu, select the energy category, and place the utility hub. Place your utility hub near some resources. Okay, so that's our energy mine smelter. I thought it was under the energy. Oh, there we go. Utility hub. Okay. So we don't know where resources are. Apart from that. Okay. Pop that down. Oh. Okay. Resource collection. Every core splitter is equipped with a basic mining laser. Use it on some resources to collect them in your inventory. The inventory can be opened with tab. Okay. Right click on resource nodes to mine them. Mined resources go directly to your inventory. Tab to open your inventory. Resources are needed to build and craft, so fairly standard stuff. Try this now. Right click on a resource node while near it. Start mining. Tab to collect resources. Cool. So standard stuff. Okay. So we can see the percentage going down as we collect. Turns out to be stone. Guessing this is drillium. Okay. Interesting. We're quite quick hand mining. What have we got here? It's got copper ore. Cool. We'll just get a bit of everything. Because Don't know if these are just graphically different. It looks like it. Cool, so that's a bit of everything. So we've got stone, drillium, copper and iron ore. Ore smelting. Ores can be smelted into ingots in a smelter, which are used to construct advanced buildings. Raw ores can be smelted into ingots. Build a smelter from the build menu B to smelt ores into ingots. Mines are placed on ore patches and gather from a 3x3 radius. Mines cannot overlap their collection areas. Okay, interesting. Try this now. Build a smelter from the building menu. Smelt your ores into ingots. Look for ore patches to place mines on. Okay, so build menu, production presumably. Smelter. Have we just got infinite of them, or? When that? Oh, okay. So we can rotate it. So I would guess, since we've got iron, we're going to want to mine and smelt some iron. I say, can I just build infinite of those? No, because we need. Okay. So I guess we had free enough to build a smelter, or maybe I just collected 10. If I collect 2 more, because then we can smelt. Whoops, wrong button. Both iron and copper. Just put that there. Presumably we can. That was iron, wasn't it? So it doesn't look like we need to fuel. I keep pressing E. Standard. Using Factorio's controls for other games thing. Okay, so we're getting. We've been told about technology. We've got some of them. So we should be able to build some mines. Oh no, we 10 iron ingots, crikey. Crikey. Just let that chug away then. So, I've only got 9. So yeah, I thought I'd do. I've been saying I was going to do this for a while. Okay, it can only hold. Or it's only transferring half when I hold down Shift, I think. Would it be? Control is everything. Okay. That. Yeah, so it's doing like. No, control. Yeah, control left click is grab everything. Now, can we build a mine? This is presumably powering everything, is it? Oh. That's it, auto-saving. Yeah, energy status 248 out of 250. So I've nearly used up all of our power. But let's try and build mine. Would stone be best for now, I guess, because we want to make more smelters. It's popped up another thing for that. I'm guessing we're now low power. Production. Energy consumption per 10 seconds. It doesn't look like we are actually. I guess these aren't doing anything particularly. No, they are. So again, I'm doing E to close it because Factorio. Yes. So there was a box, I think. I'm jumping ahead. I should be reading the tips. Like a good player. Wasn't there a storage facility? Oh right, okay. Facility output, able to input and output storage. I can't see belts, can't see transport belts, so maybe this is what it's going to tell me about. The Science Hub is a special building that is used to research new technologies using dust. Build your first Science Hub to start researching. Try this now. Build a Science Hub from the building menu. Press T to open the technology tree. Queue up a new technology. Okay, so where was the Science Hub then? Storage facilities, got to be under science, isn't it? We got everything we need. Cool. Oh, it's a big boy. Just pop it down there. I don't know what's a good thing. And then we want to do technology. It didn't recommend a technology, did it? So let's have a see what we've got. Laser cartridge. Ooh, laser turret. So that's defensive. Advanced defense technologies, anti-raz laser. Bricklaying is apparently locked for the demo. Brick smelting, which gives us the fabricator light chip module. Okay, here we go. Belts. It's not an automation game if you're not using belts. So let's get that one researching. We have to research it with this dust. It won't let me start the research. Okay. How do I get dust then? I think it is queued effectively. So where do I get the dust from? Presumably I have to break that apart because that's the weird resource, maybe. Mine outputs and rotation. Building output to conveyor belts. Building's output to conveyor belts on a specific site. The orange output icon indicates that site, so that would be, and that's yellow to me, it's not orange, but there you go. If buildings are rotated incorrectly, they can be removed. When removed, buildings are fully refunded. X to use the removal tool, so that's like our delete blueprint basically. X to use the removal tool, or slot 0 on the hotbar. Right click to cancel remove. Try this now. Select a building from the building menu and press the R key to change the output side. I think I already sort of did that, didn't I? If I do, oops, no. Will it not let me do it on a working building? And that's me mining. So if I do that, no? 0, there we go. And then I don't know why it's telling me that. Maybe that's the deconstruction time. So if we go build production, I mean we did it before, I think. So yeah, it looks like you can only rotate them when you're building them. Yeah, because I can't rotate that. That's fine. Surface drills. In order to research new technologies, rock dust is needed. Rock dust can be collected with surface drills. Surface drills consume drillium to operate. Surface drills produce rock dust every 8 seconds if they have enough fuel. Try this now. Mine some drillium with your mining laser or place a mine to automate it. That's annoying, that. It's auto-saving. Build a surface drill and input the drillium. Queue up a new technology using the rock dust you collect. Okay, so build menu. Where surface drill? Okay, but we need 5 ingots and or 5 copper and 2 iron. Let's see how much we got. Got nothing. We got nothing. Let's mine some of that up then. I didn't look at any of the like ratios or anything. And so I'll put all of that in. What's that? Stone. And did we get any? Yeah, so we've got a couple of them. Probably enough, isn't it? But let's grab some more. And then put there. And I'll put that in. We needed to research the stone brick, didn't we? So this is sort of useless, other than we want more of these, but I don't know that our power can support it. So why don't we, oops, pick it up? I can't pick it up with that. Can I have to do that, that, and that's it deconstructing, I think. Yeah. So we go build, we go mine. So this is the drillium. Derillium. There. I guess it must store it in this. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what it was telling me, effectively, that it was both deconstructing it but also grabbing what was in the inventory. And we need this core drill thing, so if we build... I think I'm going to have to turn that music off. We need 5 copper ingots. 20. Ah, so you can remote do it, but there's a bit of delay in it. That's weird. Build. We want... Where is it? Surface drill. I guess let's put it next to the lab. And then we haven't got any... Oh, we already got some drillium, didn't we? I need to put it in. Only holds 10. So it's giving me rock dust. Where's that going? It's floating into the ether. It's up here, okay. So that's almost like a currency. And I can't start that until I've got the 10. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to... I'm sure they work very hard on music, but I just can't. Cool, okay. So let's grab that. So I can't put more than 10 in, but it doesn't stop us. I think it's fuel rather than this one. It's not a resource that it's turning into that. I think it's burning the drillium. Okay, inventory transfers. Quickly transfer items between inventories using control click or shift click. Control click transfers an entire stack. Shift click transfers half the stack. Both inventories must be open. Control click on smelters or mines in the world to transfer their output to your inventory if they have anything in their output slot. Okay, open the smelter inventory. Try control click to move ore into the input. To shift half a stack. Okay, so it's basically just, well, I haven't got any of that, so it's just, I say shift and control, but it's a bit backwards to factorial. Is this just like infinite power then? Because I might as well make some more miners for the others. Because I got 20. Turn it round. Can't do anything like that. I'm guessing I can put these on here. Yeah, there you go. Smelter. Yeah, so just do them for now. And that. Put you, I don't know, there. Control click. Seems like you do it from basically anywhere. So I can go over here and go do that. Build the core splitter drill. I already built the core splitter drill. Oh no, that's the surface drill. Okay, so that's the big one. Okay. We need to put those in. We've got 11. Okay, so we can now start this research. Yeah, so you've got to have effectively you're buying the researches then. Interesting. So we've got all sorts of stuff that's locked for the demo. How big is this tech tree then? Yeah, it's not too big. Reasonable sort of stuff on it. I'm guessing, and a lot of it's locked. Look, so we're not going to be able to do some of this, whatever an Arc Mantis is. That's advanced combat equipment. Complete. Yeah, so we've done that research. Okay, which means we've now got conveyor belts. How do conveyor belts work? Conveyor belts move items between buildings, output and input. To automate the item movement from an output to an input, buildings can be connected via belts. To make conveyor belts, you need a crafting ingredient, belt modules. Belt modules can be crafted in the crafting menu. Try this now. Okie dokie, so we have a separate menu for crafting. So we can build them. And we can only build one anyway, because I only got one ingot. So we'll see how many that gives us. But then I can grab... Oh no, that's the wall stuff, isn't it? And we can put that in there. That in there. And grab that. Yeah. So we'll build the craft menu. So we've now got... How many can we get? 4 more. So I don't know if this is like 1 per belt, or you know, it gives you 10 belts or something. To restock this. Trillium, there we go. So it's not told us how to build a belt. I also can't see how quickly we're crafting. Looks like they may be virtually instant. Stacked to 50, I think. Okay, so if I go to logistics, cool. Okay, so I need iron ingots as well. Right, so looks like we need... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Build menu, let's put you there. So we want to go like that. Okay. Did it not give us... I'm sure it gave us splitters and stuff as well. Or was that a separate research? So T... No, so it looks like it's just the actual belt. Dividing there you go, by belt divider. Okay, so that's 40 of your finest dusts. I've no idea whether this is like, you know, Factorio, where we're just suddenly going to get swamped by the equivalent of biters, or if they're fairly passive. I know it talked about creep, and they seem to be... I just realised there's like on the mini-map, they seem to be drawing towards us, look. Which is interesting. Oh, here we go. So it looks like I can manually just remove them. Okay. But it's not like aggressive in the sense of, you know, it's not attacking me. I'm guessing it will have it. Oh, and then it's trying to build this one here. It's presumably going to like creep towards this and like take it out. Automating defences. RAS tendrils spread quickly. Defence towers in the technology overview can fight them automatically when they have ammunition. RAS tendrils spread quickly. It's difficult to manually deal with all of it. You can research defence towers in the technology overview. Defence towers shoot a RAS tendril on a fixed timer if they have enough ammunition. Research defense technology, build a tower and give it ammo. So, where was defense? Was up here, wasn't it? There we go. We need 25, so we've not got 25. But then we also are going to need light chip modules and fabrication foundations. Okay. So does this tell me how quickly it's making stuff? Not really. So we got this one creeping in here. It's quite slow to get rid of them as well. Presumably that's the advantage. What are you doing? Out of fuel. So this is not providing enough fuel. And I can't overlap the build areas, can I? But I can, presumably, if we get one saying, let's pop you in. What are you covering? You're covering that. So if we put one in there, we build another one. Too far to collect. 10 ingots. Haven't got any building. Okay. So I'm sort of forgetting that I can do everything remotely. I don't know. Well, it said there was a range then as well, didn't it? But I need more belt. Can I not join those together? Oh, I've run out of stuff a bit. So I need more belt modules, which is more ingots. Okay. So I should have scaled this up, I think. Here's your lesson. So is it going to auto build? No. There we go. Oh, it's merged them together. Cool. So that gets more going in there. Have we got how much? 28. So we know we can do the lasering of turret. Because it gets us laser cartridges as well, which is the ammo. But yeah, these appear to be pretty speedy. So let it do the infinite map. Okay. I don't know if I'm getting anything there. I don't think so. How are we doing with... Oh, we've randomly built a belt. 15. Okay, so it's pretty quick to craft. We get like that. That, and then we get that one, that one. And then I can be crafting... Well, I can see how quickly it does it as well. Because we need ingots for the actual belt. So I don't want to use them all. Let's do 10. Oh, no, so it is a queue. So we've done the laser turret. Okay. How do we build one of them? Fence. We need light chip modules and fabrication foundations, which presumably... No? How do we get them then? It's still trying to tell me about infinite map. As the resources in the starting area run low, explore outward. The world is procedurally generated and infinite. The resources are starting to run low. You can explore the world. The map is procedurally infinite. Just know that the area, the more enemy sites you discover, the more the razzle spreads towards you. Damage performance may be impacted when worlds get really large. Walk away from the spawn area at site to load new chunks and check the map. Okay. I'd rather work out how to... Yeah, so it's... I think I'd need to go quite a distance, wouldn't I, to do that. So let's not do that just for now. Instead, what about this light chip module then? How do I get one of them then? Light chip module. So I should have done the brick stuff. It didn't tell me to do that. You're not going to let me research that? There you go. Going to queue that up? No. And how much is that one? So that one's 20 as well. Okay. So yeah, lesson then is should have scaled quicker when it said to build the whatchamacallit, smelters and stuff. Should have built a bunch. I mean, obviously that, you know, that's how all of these games work. But didn't realise I was going to get, you know, invaded, as it were, quite so quickly. Oh, I can dash, look. It's on a cooldown then. So presumably there is a proper like, offensive enemy that I've got to avoid. I'm doing so I only got 10 of your dusts. There we go. So brick smelting is complete, which means we gotta build. What are you? Another smelter. If I rotate you there, and then I build another one of them if I can. Yes. Can I build a belt? Yes, I can. And this is presumably going to need to link to something. I can also give it those. You know, the fabricatory thing. Have we got 20? We've not got 20 dust. Should have built more of these then. Ingots. Grab that. Surface drill. I mean, these aren't really providing enough to even keep one going. So what we actually probably need is just another miner. Let's do it that way. And to connect that with belts. So. So we seem to have infinite power. Interesting. Have we got enough for that now? We have. Excellent. It's not very responsive on clicking the technology thing. Right, so yes, it's making bricks. For what purpose? I don't know. We've not got input there, so we need to hook this up to a belt. So, this one too. So then we'll get some automated production of that. Basic automation. Ooh. So it's done the fabricator, which is presumably the basic automation. Fabricators can be used to automate recipe crafting, taking items from input belts and outputting crafted items. The fabricator automates a selected recipe, connect input belts with required materials to the fabricator, select a recipe from the fabricator's interface. Crafted items will be output to connected belts. Fabricators work continuously while materials are available. Will the fabricator connect belts to supply materials? So yeah, basic automation type stuff. We need a fabricator, but that requires ingots, bricks. Oh, and light chip modules, which I thought this was going to make for us, but I guess not. Where are light chip modules then? There we go. So let's make, say, 5 of them. And, oh, we need bricks, which are in this one. And then I can't remember how many it needed for... Oh. Should cut that. But it did say... I can only build one anyway. A laser cartridge. So if we can build 2 of them, that'd be great. Get ahead of the game. We have 13 belt modules. Okay. How much of each of those have we got? Okay. So I don't like know what the... Have we built our stuff? So we needed a fabricate. I presume that's because I cannot build the laser directly. No, I can build the laser. I need a fabrication foundation. There we go. We just build this thing. And then we give it... what? Oh, 30. Half of them? There you go. Are you going to zap that from it? You are? So it looks like it's kind of slow, but oh well. We'll build another one. No, we need another fabrication foundation. We didn't have enough stuff, I guess. Let's make... oh yes, it was ingots we were short of. Oh, I can move menus around. Excellent. Beep. Let's get that. Let's bricks as well. So we want an another one of them, I guess. Because we've got one down south as well. Ingots again. Build another laser, but we want to get rid of this guy. I'm assuming I can build this like here and it'll focus on them ones first. In fact, give it all of those. You know, take that. Looks like it might deal with the closest ones first. My assumption is this has to form like a continuous line. So effectively, if you break the chain, it has to start, you know, has to reconnect itself, if you see what I mean. We have one down here as well. But I've not been paying any attention to it. So, we need to... we need to build. We need another light chip module. I'm assuming this stuff is automatable, but, you know, I don't know at the moment. You can queue up in ones or queue them up in... like chunks, if you see what I mean. But we need more ammo, which means more drillium. Ah. You stopped, presumably because... I know it was too much, as it were. Okay, but we got 35, so we could do... dividing logistics, so we get some... oh, no, we can't. So we get some balancing going. So if I build another one of them now... down here... we'll move very slowly on the stuff. I wonder if it will attack that if we put it too close. I have not made the ammo. That's 15 of them. That's very quick to craft, isn't it? All of them in. Cool. Okay, so this has zapped it all the way back there. That's good. What about over here? Is it at least keeping it at bay? This is the wrong way around. I got the belt in the wrong place. Yeah, so it looks like it's clearing it out. There is a sort of northern one, but it's a little bit further away. Maybe we should stick that in there since we don't seem to have any power issues. Can I just grab the drillium? No, wrong button. No, won't let me do it as Control Shift from that one. We've got 44 now. So let us get some belt divination going. So, how are we doing? Let's grab resources that we made. And then let us consider if we manually build. I can't. I ain't got no drillium. Can I just pick this off the surface? Yeah, F to pick it up. That's perfectorio. So I want to craft. Let's craft. How many have I got? 15. So if we get 3 more, then that we can just chuck those in for now in the laser. But we need. This is the thing we need to automate, basically. I've got 107 ingots. It's iron we're very low on. Oh yeah, it's used at 50. Okay, so if I go boop and then boop it back, I wonder if it's 1-to-1. Like if it, you know, it uses one shot, as it were, kills one tile basically. So if we feed it 15, it'll kill 15. But yes, we do have one at the top. Quite like to put that in so that we're ready, which means 1 of them and 3 of them. Start 3 of them. How much built up stuff have we got? Too much. We're starting to get at least a little bit of, you know, iron and copper resource ready to use. So if I try to build that now. No, I can't do that. It's still making that, is it? Yeah. Dividing logistics. Excellent. Belt divider. We've got more tooltips. Build the core splitter drill. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's because it's always there, isn't it? What was I going to do? I was going to build this Well, it's quite a long way away, isn't it? Am I fussed about that? But now we can split belts, you see, so we can put one in. I guess we'll see how good our sort of, you know, yeah, power coverage seems to go up here as well then. If it uses power, I don't even know if it does. Okay, let's go a bit more of that, bit more of that. So, we didn't automate, did we? What did it want us to automate? Fabricator automates a selected recipe. Yes, so if we try and build one of them, we couldn't, I think, because we didn't have light chips, which we do now. So we can build one of them. I do not know what the recipes are, so we want to build that. It requires light chip modules, which are a fabrication themselves. Here we go. Yeah, so that's copper. So if we build, get rid of that. We're going to put it on our, I think. So if we build, so what I should really do, I guess, is scale this up. Because our lasers don't appear to last very long. Let's build, say, but we have the splitter now, which I don't know how that works, do I? It's just that this seems to be able to take way more than one mining drill's worth, so we might as well put multiple in, at the very least. I keep trying to click it. Put that. No, let's put it. That's our block thing, isn't it? So put it, say, there, and then I can go like that. Cool, and then fabricator was copper, wasn't it? So if I, so it looks like it's got 3 possible. I'm assuming there's no direct insertion. So if I put that as that, activate recipe. Maybe the belts can do close though. Is that connected? No. So it looks like it's a bit like some of the other automation games where you've got to have a bit of belt. So if I put the fabricator, what do we want? I guess because we want to be able to get at the output in some way. So maybe actually if we put it there, and then I can connect that, and then we tell it to make those, and it will make those, and then that allows us to make these if we also feed in iron ingots and drillium. Now we've got the splitter, so we should be able to get at more drillium. We've got those modules on the go, so we can make another one of these. Do that, and it was iron ingots, wasn't it? Which we can put into there. And then we can do, I'm going to need a lot more belt, aren't I? Let's do, oh, yeah, it's very iron, no, wrong thing. Very iron starved. What did we need? We needed more belt. Let's do 5. So that takes us up to somewhere around 15 or so. Now, belt dividers. Belt dividers split items from one belt into multiple output belts with configurable ratios. The belt divider splits items across multiple output belts. It defaults to 1-to-1 splitter left to right. Configure the splitter ratio by clicking on the belt divider. Use of distributing resources to multiple production lines. Items are distributed based on the configured ratio. Okay, so we need to build one of them. Assume that's in the build menu under logistics. Yeah, belt divider. We can build one of them. I see, so it's a splitter, basically. As you would expect, but it has two inputs, interesting. So we want to build one there. And then we want to get rid of our belt here. Can I then connect that? No, because that's not how it works. Okay, so I need to... Because the RAS is coming for us. Come on. No, it was the... No, it's the other one we want, isn't it? What we want is a surface drum. And we want it there with a gap so that we can put a belt in. And then I need to connect that, which I can't do because of how I've done that. Okay. Oh, will it take in independent... So it'll merge the belts for us. Okay. But it's not going to work, is it? Because that's wrong, effectively. We could just move this with the belts, and then we want a smelter. Like there. And then we want to sort of put both of them in there. That in there. That back in. Get rid of that. Oops, no. That belt. Again, I'm Q-clicking to... Oh, no, that's the wrong machine. That's the... It's not what we want. This has to come to there. And then that should give us some of them. Can I just make something? Because I'm very aware that... No, I can't because I need a bunch of them. Do that many. In fact, no. Each one is one, isn't it? Yeah, so then we go. Do two of them. Oh, I'm not selected the recipe. Building captured. Disabled laser turret. Which one? I haven't got any cartridges. I thought I had made some. Where's that? Oh, the one at the bottom. Okay. Is it just gone then? Because I'm going to have to get rid of these. I don't think this is in the range. So, how many doobies have we got? 30. Okay, let's put them all in there. As many as we can. And then, so what's going on here? It says it's captured. Does that mean I gotta get rid of the bits? And then it'll give it back to me? There we go. Yeah. So if you lose a building, it's a bit like, you know, knocking the dirt off it in a sense. What of those? How many have you made? None. Because you didn't have your recipe active. Brilliant. Brilliant. We've got 88 core dust, which is great. Oh, that doesn't let me auto pick it up. Okay. I need to send a belt round, basically, don't I? Do the old way of doing things. And then, what about here? Got the one at the top as well. No, other way around. Yeah, let's put them in. I think that was it saving again. Power generation. Guess we're low on power. Okay. What about this one at the top? What about you? Oops. $88, lovely. Okay. So, we need loads and loads of the belt things, which we should be automating. What were they made from? Copper and iron. Now we have at least capability to build a belt splitter. Oh, I can't do anything. I see. Okay. Belt divider. There's not any room for that, is there? I mean, we could put some more money in and do a separate one. We'll do two separate ones. Okay, so if we build... Oh, it needs more ingot. Okay. You've not got any in you because I've used up all of your stuff. Let's go box on there. It's got 100 in there. It's stolen all my stuff. Smelt. Drill. Obviously, we can just lay it out, you know, parallel belts by the looks of things, like we can in other automation games. So, right. I've run out of things. So, another smelter, not enough stone, excellent. No. Wait, give me the stone. Smelter. So if I put it on there, is it connected? Oh, it connects. Okay, that's good. And then same again here. We want some mines. Like so. Ooh. Build another one? Yeah. So... No, I haven't got enough of the whatever you need for making these guys. Dooby-dooby-doo. Can we build one of these at least? A smelter? Yep. Let's put that there. Enough belt. Excellent. Still not got enough. Got me? Oh, out of iron ingots again. Yeah, very iron intensive to start with, isn't it? Take that one on the go. Still can't get there. Come on. No, you're just not gonna... Oh! Need iron ingots, of course. Forgot. I just need the belt bits, as it were. I need the ingots. And now, what was I going to make them do? I was going to make them make... I won't be able to build... Oh, I can be able to fabricate it. What would be a good... Maybe do it like that? Because we need a gap. There. So... It involved... both of these two, but I can't remember what the heck it was. What were we going to make? Some of them? No, we're making them already. Must have been the belt modules, I guess. Yeah, so we can automate them. And presumably there was a box, wasn't there? Production. A storage facility, which is 4 fabric foundation. Okay. Iron ingots. 10 each, wow. Dear me. presumably I can grab, yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to try and make 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Just to make a box. 180. In fact, let's take all of them. See how we're doing. Oops. Oh no, it's that, isn't it? And then seems to keep them at bay, as long as you can give it the ammo. It's half. Go, 25. Go. And then shift. Oops. We might well be in some kind of death spiral. You know, it could be a situation where I've actually already lost. So belt dividers. We did that though, didn't we? Oh, and I didn't click on it. So you have an interface where you can change, and we can do it as overflow. So it's like a halfway between a sort of satisfactory and a Factorio. That's pretty cool actually. Infinite map, we didn't wander over to anywhere, that's fine. Basic automation. I already did that, didn't I? Well, I guess I didn't do the output. Can we build our box now? Storage facility. So we need that to be like, if I put it in the middle, and then we do that. It's presumably going to hold. No? Oh, that's an input. I've connected it to an input. Like a genius. Storage facility. So effectively we could buffer things. Yeah, so that gets us 50 belts. No problem. There we go. Power of automation, you see. Power of auto. Can we block these at all? No, so it'll just make infinite belts. Okay. So again, we want a similar thing. Storage facility. I would have thought we need 4 fabrication debris, which isn't good because they're expensive. How many? No, we can make 4. Because then we can put these in a box, because it doesn't seem to hold that many. You know, it's a few, but I mean, I've got 144 research I'm not using. Belt restriction. Flow logistics buffer that throttles input based on how full the output belt chain is. Okay. Entertainment unit. Recreational unit provides entertainment and boosts morale for operations. Hospital does have some time to kill. Okay. Teleportation logistics. Belt teleporter sends items to a belt teleporter exit through teleportation. So I think that's probably like an underground belt effectively. But maybe it's longer range. You can have it however long you want it to be. Because then you could have your resources, couldn't you, being, you know, pulled in as it were. This is what we need to get to. Because this is how you win, basically. The core drill. But we can't. We're sort of running out of technologies. Do lights and stuff. Evolve mining tool. Well, that would be quite useful, couldn't it? Because I'm still having to do that. But then we've run out of defense techs. Do we want light? We can't queue things up for some reason. I don't think I'm really fussed about lights as such. I'm guessing light buddy. Presumably wanders around. I guess it's more for when you're in proper combat. That's your military stuff. I would like to see what that's about. Okay, how are we doing? But yeah, let's try and automate a thing. So if we were to build, if we wanted to build, we got 4 of these guys. No, map, there we go. So we're there, and there. I'm thinking I'm going to have to move them out. So we're going to need a lot of belt. Which we obviously now, I keep doing the wrong thing. Obviously now have. We can take a bunch of cartridges with us. We've probably built the thing for another storage. Whatchamacallit. No, we haven't. We need more brick. I'll make your brick. Storage. So if we put this like here. I think it told us about power, so I suspect I've hit a thing where I've basically used up all the power. To help generate energy to power your buildings is enough to get started, but you'll need to expand your energy production when the factory starts to grow. Energy consumed by mines and other machines whenever they perform their primary function. Monitor energy uses with the energy indicator, top left, or the E key. Capture enemy power plants to expand enemy production. When energy runs out, some buildings will randomly shut down before this happens. Okay. So we've got to capture enemy buildings to expand power. We didn't do the map thing. Okay. But for now, let's see if we... Oh. Can I not pick that up then? Or does it have to be empty for me to pick it up? I don't appear to be able to... Oh, I have to use that, don't I? So I've got a mining thing, but that is that you don't mine them to pick them up. Okay. So we want to push this out a bit. Let's keep... Let's do that there. Is that a bit close? Is it going to get captured? Maybe. Let's put a bunch of ammo in so it starts zapping it. And then there'll need to be a belt going in. We'll need to build a bunch of splitters. They are... So we need more modules, basically. But for now, let's... if we build it... So I think we go around in a big old circle. So if we build that there... And then... Our output belt is there. And then our input belt is there. And that's giving us the modules that we need. I don't know how many it will hold and stuff. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, obviously. Where are you? So you've pushed them back. Good job, lad. This is why you need the light. It appears to be dark, basically, all the time. But we'll get that on. And again, we'll get that there so it starts to... Nice to push it back. Our splitter is in the right place. Divider. Hopefully that'll work if I put that there. Yep. And then we'll run this belt. I'm hoping / guess not enough resources. Oh, I need ironing. That's as well. I don't know if I forgot. Put it in there. You got spare ones? No. Spare iron. That's that again. I forgot you need the iron as well as the actual thingammy. Yes, I'm sort of hoping that the teleporter thing will enable us to... Let's manually put a few in. That one? Yeah. Because it's about to get captured. Yeah, it does seem to push them back. Where would this... It's over there. Oh, and there. That's coming for us as well. But we need to go and look at this, basically, and see... Is this the power generator thing it's talking about? Is that what we need to capture? Oh, dear. That'd be that one over there we were about to go to. So it doesn't look like it destroys them. I think we saw that before, didn't we? Yeah, so we just have to get rid of the bits that like infecting our laser turret. And we need to pick this one up anyway because it's kind of the wrong way round. But if we build it, like, or rebuild one here, put the belt, yeah, on that side, I guess. Pop that there. Belt divider there. So it's more like a Mindustry, you know, it's that style of, you know, way of doing things, rather than not going to have enough iron stuff for this. Oh, I have. Okay. And then we've got other one, which is way over there. What are we doing? Can we grab some more? You're not making stuff, are you? What are you? You're a fabricator. That. And where can we get some copper from? Really? Don't need it, but cool. And then how many belty bits did I have? Is there a sort? Can't see a sort. Just do it manually. I've still got 112. Okay, but let's grab a few more, just for the sake of it. Oh, I might need to, because I left it so long. Might have to sort that one out. Ah, that's where we ran about. Okay. Or iron? Are we out of iron rather than? Yeah, it's iron round off. So I think I need to help out. And I forgot to do more research. Did we do? We must have done the. I thought I did that one. Maybe I did the, you know, faster mining. Oh. I think I'm going to put some in manually. We need more iron. Let's grab all those. This was the right way around, okay. Divider there. So there. We need to take it down to here again. So just your classic belt around your factory. Ooh. No, that way. Okay. Have we done? We have not done that research. So, let's go and have a look and see. I don't know what. I think these are different. I don't know what they are. Let's go and have a look. Can we get on this? Is it going to hurt us? Wow. Certainly get on it. Raz tendril level 1. Well-guided facility capable of producing energy. Are these the... Oh, I see. I bet these are... If we try and attack it, they'll come out and attack us, as it were. Okay. So what we probably need to do... I've still not done them. But yes, those are the energy sources. Infant map. Site combat system. Sites can be captured with combat units transported via conveyor belts. Okay. Raz has set up sites all over the planet. These can be captured and will provide valuable resources. To capture a site, you have to accumulate combat units in the site's inventory. Combat units can be sent along conveyor belts into hostile sites. When you have enough units on the site, press the capture site button and start a fight. Remaining units can be funded or converted to upkeep. Let's do another. Teleporter. That's the underground belts, basically. Many funded. Try this now. Craft combat units in a unit fabricator. After researching the technology, send combat units along conveyor belts into hostile sites. Well, okay. So what does that mean? So I need to do the appropriate research. I think it was up here, was it? Combat production. So basically... Oh, that's a unit fabricator. Okay. A military core. Component used to make combat units. Okay. Belt head. Most basic combat unit. So I got to do the... Okay. Interesting. Doesn't look like the game pauses while I'm in that menu. Okay. So this... Wow. 256 ammunitions. Okay. Yeah, it didn't look like the game pauses while I'm in the tech menu. That's only got 9 because... in fact, it's put it in. It's last in the chain, basically. Now, what was it telling you about teleportation logistics? Teleporters instantly transport items across longer distance, useful for crossing other belts. Teleporters instantly transport items to linked destinations. Teleporter's output can be connected to another teleporter's input over a distance of up to 5 tiles. Useful for crossing other conveyor belts. Try this now, build 2 teleporters. So it's an underground belt, basically. So, how we actually... So we can't tell from the map how much resource we've got. Okay. I'm not sure what the difference between the yellow and blue belts is. Connection points, maybe, as in this is connected to this here. Yeah, not sure about that. Oh, okay, so if we zoom in, we can see. No? We can't see. Why did it tell me on one... It showed me what the resources were, but then didn't. Okay, so we've done that research. Let's have a look and see... Because we need this one as the actual combat thing to make. And we've only got the advanced one after that, which... I think we should try just the basic one. But in order to make the no, so defense, it's not under defense, it's under military. So we'd need fabrication foundations. So I should have automated them, really, shouldn't I? Okay, so how many does it need? 5. So let's see, I would need 50 iron ingots. Okay. All that belt. It's copper. So it's backed up. Are you backed up? No, but we're taking it faster than... Okay, so we'll take that as well. So we then just need to build 5 of them. Get that. Do we need anything else? No, we need 5 fabrication units. The beep when it autosaves is very distracting. Okay. We do have other resources. But we'd need to take out... I mean, this is probably the one to take out, isn't it? I would think. Because that also gets us iron ore, which is the thing we seem to be mostly short of. Okay. Well, I don't understand with the... the belts things. Can I just build belts on here? Because it seems like I just need to transport stuff into this central thing. No. So it looks like I've probably got to punch my way through with lasers. Or manually, I'd guess it's going to build back quicker than I can make it. Okay. But what we have to... Oh, it's over there anyway. Should have zoomed out. Oh, ooh, look what that is. Wait, is this our laser here? It is. So what's your range? Can I see? Can't with that view. I can with this. So if I was to... Because what we want to do, I'm assuming, sounds like, is basically build the fabricator thing here. Right? And then have it pointing this way. Put it there, say. And I need to put input on that side, don't I? That's its input. So maybe I don't. What does it use is the question for these other bots. But let's just build it here now. See how it works. The recipe we've got is that only one. So it needs 3 belt modules, 1 light chip module, and 1 military core. Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Core splitter, they deceiving you, freedom, you must signal interrupted. Oh, story stuff. Story stuff. I mean, belt modules, you know, we've got loads of. I think we've probably stacked up a bunch of them. It's the military cores we'd be lacking. I'm just wondering if I can basically just chuck them in by hand. If I just put in, yeah, just let me. Each one of these is going to be 3, so we'd have to. I mean, I could put them in a chest basically, because I made loads of them. I think. Yeah, so this has got 20, because it was only one of these per thing, and this has got loads of these. I keep doing the wrong type of click. So I can take a bunch of them. I bet it's full here as well, but yeah, 20. I'm going to take the iron as well, so that makes stuff. Okay. And then it was the military doobies, wasn't it? The military machines. What's the other problem? Teleporter. Okay, so that's the undergroundy thing. There we go, military core. So that's light chip modules and iron ingots. Okay, so if I was to put them in by hand, just for now, and then belt them in, and then can I build another? Obviously, what this whole thing. It's like I've said this a lot of times on playing these types of games. You sort of, because when you play them through once, or when you sort of restart, basically, having failed, you then know fabrication. I need the foundations, don't I? And I need more iron ingots. You know what you're going to build, basically. So it's like, let's not build the advanced ones. It would be nice to get some lights. But it feels like maybe deep drilling construction. So this is, I say, that's the end game bit. Maybe we do the lights then. You know, you would know how to set it up basically. So we want to put the lasers into the extra thing we're going to build, and I need more of them. It's like this. It feels like it could work quite, especially once you've got the undergrounds. It could work quite well for doing a bus type arrangement. You know, because it's iron and copper, and send them in and make the stuff and what have you. So, not a you know, that's pretty more spaghetti than a bus as such, but yeah. Ingots. So then we want to build a storage facility. And what do we want to put in? We want to put the chips and the belt modules in, I guess. Let's put the belt modules in, because it won't mix them together, will it? I can't really build another one. But it's like I should have automated the foundations, but I didn't know. So if we put a bunch of them in, it's making those, isn't it? Ooh. We need a lot more iron ore. Iron ingots, rather. So, you know, I've like no idea how much, how many of them we need. It did show a list of the things, and there's like quite a few of them. Not got any in there. No copper. So go in there, let's grab them. So this needed the iron ore, as well as some of the modules. 2 to 4. So we've now got 10, apparently. Is that enough? Don't know. How about we build... We'll put one of these nice and close to this. And then I just sort of chuck in that. So it's just going to do it in a big area, isn't it? Is the problem. Yeah, so I'm round the wrong side. But is it just, you know, can I just put a storage chest in there? You know, and next to it and put the belt in? Or do I have to belt them all the way over? Okay. What I'm sort of assuming, if I'm honest, is that this blue obelisky thing here, as soon as I get into its range, is going to zap me. It feels like that's what that's supposed to be. But we shall see. There's only half an hour left on the stream anyway, so if we end up dying, I could probably just knock it on the head. Right, so here we go. What's going to happen here? Nothing? No, it didn't seem to have done anything of any note. Can I get rid of that bit? I don't know if I need to completely clear it or... It's building that pretty dang quick. Guessing it's proportional to how close it is? Because I'd quite like to at least do one of these combats. See what that's about. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe you're meant to like surround it with turrets and, you know, use them to keep it clear in a sense. I don't have to do all of those. If I wanted to, I didn't build all the stuff, did I? I need one of them. So it's coming back pretty quick. How many have we made? 14 now. Oh, I can't. I've got to. Okay, I cannot pick those up. Right. Okay. So I would have to. Oh, I haven't got any iron ingots. Okay. So yeah, you kind of have to build. Interesting. Where else was the iron going? Into this one, which is fine. Are you backed up at all? No. It'd be good to sort of. I mean, I don't really need any more. So yeah, these have got to go on about then. See how quickly it's built it back in. Would it be better to put a laser in? Maybe it's because I'm so close. Maybe I should come at it round. It's partly because I'm on the wrong side, basically. So I feel like maybe if I go around this way. So this will be a slower regenerating area, maybe? So that's how bot's gone in. Combat strength 1621, combat strength 2897 to deployment. Oh, so it's like I wonder if it's like chess, maybe. No, I don't want to do all 10 of my guys there, do I? Choose formation. There we go. Start combat. So it's an auto chess type of thing. Cool. Would you like to convert fielded units to upkeep to maintain this site? 260. Site combat system. Sites can be captured with combat units. So we've got this one here. Current upkeep. 260. Upkeep costs 5 per 10. So what? Oh, here we go. Captured sites require upkeep to remain under your controls. The RAS constantly tries to rebel against your units, causing attrition. When a site is first captured, there is a 1-minute grace period where no upkeep is consumed. Upkeep is provided by inputting units into a site's input via conveyor belts. Upkeep costs, consumption, and current unit status are shown in the site panel. When upkeep is provided, the site will turn hostile again and you will lose control. Try this now. Click on your capture site to view upkeep status. Keep producing units or the site will turn hostile. So that might be problematic because 5 per 10 seconds. Wow. Obviously, I botched this together. We're not really producing these. Okay. So what else would we need? We would need more of those. We can put that in. But we need more of these. And what's this lacking? It's lacking iron ingots, basically. Okay. Interesting. So basically, we're like a repression force, essentially. We've got to keep... Oh, and there's another one coming in, look. We've got to keep these nasty robots under control. Okay. But what we have got now is an iron ore patch. How much more of this do I want to play? I kind of got the gist of it now. Oh. But we obviously know, you know, that I got everything wrong. Now, what's this? F, insert core essence. Looks like some sort of ice relic with a slot in it. Well, I'll have to find out more later. So, lorry type stuff. We never went and had a look around the map. I can't imagine the map is particularly different, if you see what I mean. It's more drillium. Oh, crikey, that's ages, isn't it? If we just do a shift run, I don't know what the cooldown is on that. So I'm assuming that means there's some kind of active combat-y stuff. Yeah, so we got more guys, but if you look, these have not extended tendrils. So I'm guessing it's a bit like the biters, where they don't really, you know, they're not going to respond to pollution until you hit them with pollution type of thing. Okay. So what resource is this? It's more drillium. There's loads of drillium out there, isn't there? Okay, that's the map. So I guess we could dismiss that. Power generation. I wonder if we can tell net energy 214. I've got loads of net energy. I don't get this maybe that's the... No. I don't get what the 240 of 250 is if we've got 219 left. So we had loads of energy, basically. Well, I guess this guy's producing quite a bit. Okay. I'd quite like to see what this is. I'm thinking about wrapping up, to be honest with you, so because we kind of got the feel for it now. It's interesting. What's this? Oh, it's just a bit of copper. See if we can get close to see what this is. I'm not quite sure why we're a mohawked, like sunglasses wearing, cyberpunk dude. That's interesting. This is a Raz Tendril level 1. Fortified site of enemy moles. When captured, provides drill component tier 1 as output. Okay. What does the one we captured provide us? Because I noticed it had an output. I just assumed that was like, all buildings have that type. Okay. Let's go and see if ours produces any output that I should be using, but I'm not. I just assumed it was all power. I didn't think it would be... Oh. I'm pretty sure I could turn that off. I think it was in the menu somewhere. So what was our output here? Current output. Don't know. Oh, I haven't got ingots. Of course I ain't got no ingots. Oh look, that's gone down quite a lot, isn't it? I never hooked that drill up, look. Or when, you know, when I rejigged it. Oh, I've got ingots. Okay. So how much more do I want to play? What was I actually going to look at? Already. So we didn't actually look at undergrounds, did we? Yeah, we did that. We didn't look at the undergrounds. Let's see if we can build on our land. We need a light chip module. Steal that iron ore as well. What was I going to do? I was going to see what happens if we put a conveyor belt on here. Does it output anything? No. So this is just power, I think. Site production upkeep. Yeah, so it's just generation. We have the option of deleting it. Okay. So presumably if you were, you couldn't support it with the units, you could get rid of it. Okay. Oh, so somehow you can change the direction of belts. Maybe you just go over the top of them? Okay. Five per 10 seconds. This doesn't actually appear to be going down, though. Like they're still on there. Maybe it's just because it's set at 225, 220 or something. They don't appear to be going in, is the point. And it's going down. Ah, did they go in then? Or did I put them in my inventory? I can't put them in my inventory, can I? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. That seems a bit of a little bit opaque. But yeah, what we would need to do is make a whole load of these. Can I like drag build these or anything? No. It's a bit annoying. I guess you're very limited in like the number you can build. So it sort of makes it a bit easier in that sense. Let's do it there. And then we would want a smelter. That. And then stuff. So yeah, so it's just, just a case of expanding. That's a different thing. A Scorpex hive. So let's have a quick look at that, and then I think I'll call it a day then. So I haven't been doing research either. So the fact you can't queue them up, we could build a lantern as well. See how that helps us. It appears to be permanently night, which is weird, to be honest. So let's go and see if we can find out what this is. It's a huge, great stone patch. Oh, look. Some kind of sarcophagus. Some sort of desert relic with a slot in it. We'll have to find out more later. So it appears there's lore-y type stuff. I obviously had that message. That looks like it's a bit more than just build a factory. Fortified site of Scorpex units. When captured, provides Scorpex spine as output. Ooh, lovely. 10 per 10 seconds. Okay. So, thoughts. It's interesting. I'm not massive fan of like the avatar, the way it looks type of thing. Obviously it's got very simple sort of animation, which is fine, you know. You have like Mindustry and stuff where it's quite simple, you know, stylistically, which is all fine. I'm not no problem with any of that. Interesting that it has some lore. Tech tree doesn't seem especially deep, but then, you know, with the fact that these are locked, it's like, does that mean? Because I think it's not. I don't think it's released, and I think it's coming out early access. So presumably it would get expanded with more stuff in it. But the fact that it's like it's not demo, and then this is like an X saying that, you know, there's more research, but we're not going to tell you. This appears to be showing basically the entire tech tree. This combat part is clearly a big part of it because we have, you know, Mantis units and laser mobility research and all sorts of stuff. You know, combat light buddy. And there is a lot of stuff in it that's locked. And then there's this deep drilling thing. Which is like the point of it, basically. This is what you're trying to get to. So it's interesting that this is available very, like, soon into it. That seems to imply there's a second research technology. Because this is the dust, and then this is something else. So there's at least 2 levels of technology, you know, equivalent to science packs. But that's it. You know, there's only 2. It's not, you know, 5 or what have you. But say how much they would be adding in development or what have you, I don't know. Maybe it's meant more as a quick game, you know, just you know, have a run, as it were, and it takes a couple of play sessions to get through type of thing. But it does talk about it being an infinite map. So I'm assuming that as you just go out, you just get. You see how they've now started extended tendrils. But as you just go out, you know, you get more and more of the baddies that, you know, you find and kind of take on. Don't appear to be. I mean, there was like the mining upgrade, but it don't appear to be. You know, you don't get armor that it looks like. I was going to build. I wanted to see what the lights are about. Energy is under here. So what does this? I assume it just, because it seems to be permanently night. I assume this is just extend your light range, as it were, so you can see more. Particularly useful so they don't sneak up, I guess, on you. Okay, so it's basically just lights. Okay. I did say something about that terminal thing, didn't it? I don't think we could. Oh, we got 37. But this was under. We'd have to do that one first. And then that one. I don't know if that gives you some bonus, maybe? For when core splitters have some time to kill. Because it's not that expensive. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not. It's just some ingots and some chips, basically. Okay. So yeah, we would need to expand. I don't know if you can. I'm assuming you can build multiple of them, can you? So I could have really ramped up surface drill. Yeah, I could have really ramped up the science. Then it's not that deep of a tech tree. Okay, yeah. So I say it's interesting. Wow. So this, I've just lost this basically. Okay. Because I wasn't putting the units in. That was loud though, wasn't it? And it's exploded out full on. Wow. Okay, so it's fully taken back basically what it had before. Okay. These belts appear to have stayed though, don't they? Does that mean could I put stuff only captured? Oh no, it says conveyor belt. So if we were to send some more in, wow, that's a lot of notifications. Okay, they do expire. That's because it's all the belt. So we would need those combatty things. So we need to put some of them in and some of that in. I'm just wondering if these will still move down, or does this count as enemy captured territory? So I can't use it. Ah, yeah. So it won't let them through. But of course, I can just. Okay. It's interesting. I mean, I suppose I wasn't feeding more in, so that's why it's it's done them. But then this is just going to capture it back again, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I think I get the idea. So I wouldn't want to continue this save because it is that thing with all building and management type games where you sort of learn more each time you do a run. You always have to get to a point though where you decide, now I'm just going to push through and finish it, sort of thing. Although this doesn't look like it's that complicated. Because yeah, like in Blue Science in Factorio is the classic where you just got to kind of knuckle down at some point and do it, not just keep restarting. And you learn more every time you play, sort of thing. So let's put the schedule on. I'll be back tomorrow with good old normal Factorio stream. We are still on Nowvis. It's the version 2.1 playthrough. We're still on Nowvis, but I've built, or I planned out the rail system. We have bots now, so hopefully we will kind of ramp up production. My plan is to build something resembling a fairly decent sort of factory that can do a decent amount of science. Because at the moment, most of my science is just botched together. We'll do some actual production of proper production of science, and then also the bits and pieces you need for making space platforms and what have you. We'll sort of properly automate that. Do it via trains. I'm thinking of like basically a factory town approach. Obviously, my rail blueprints are kind of aligned to a grid system, so it's sort of city blocks, but not really, because I'm not constraining myself for the builds, only the rail system. So yes, that'll be back tomorrow. It'll be the same time, start 4 o'clock start. It's obviously summer and it's very quiet on everything, Twitch and that. We have another heat wave. I was hoping this week, because people were saying before that it would calm down a bit with the hot weather, but apparently there's going to be another heat spike up to 35 degrees again midweek. So it's affect. I've been writing scripts, so there's been lots of word smithing going on, but the bit that takes the real time and is kind of less it doesn't flow as easily for me as things like the recording, the editing, getting the footage, all that sort of stuff. I have to make a decision. I don't think I'm going to bother doing it, but I made quite one of the reasons they got quicker, the lore videos, was that I'd built up an archive of all the video of the game footage, so I could reuse bits and pieces. But of course now they're changing the graphics, so all of the stuff that's got assembly machines in it and like oil refineries and stuff like that, and even the demolisher looks different now. So it's like, should I redo that footage? Because that takes quite a while to capture the right bits and pieces. So I probably won't, and then just steadily replace it maybe with new stuff. But there's also the the camera recording, all that sort of stuff. So the lore videos are coming back, hopefully autumn, fall. But I've not been able to do. Well, I didn't say, but the aircon's on because it's already hot, So that means I can't really record the audio or do the video or anything like that. So yeah, the production side of it is being affected by the weather. Also decided I want to get some new lights. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock, just a bit, noodling around still on the Factorio save. If you want to catch up with me elsewhere, if you just randomly did, I'm basically mostly a Factorio content creator, but I decided random Saturdays I'm going to check out some other games, some demos and stuff like that. Partly because I get them sent as codes, very small, indie dev type things. Obviously, trying to get a bit of exposure for their game, and there's a few I want to do like that. This was just more like a test run. So yeah, so that'll probably be the Saturdays. Sundays is Factorio live streaming. I have a YouTube channel which is Trismegistus. If I'm going to point in the right direction. Here we go. So the YouTube channel, my proper channel is all Factorio now, and it's got lore speculation on it. It's kind of one of the things I do, but I want to do some other series. There's like a 2.1 video that sort of blew up a bit for me. So that's what I mainly do on the Triggles channel, is my Factorio stuff. If you want to catch up with the VODs, so this random one, the Factorio series that's ongoing, then you have to go to my second channel, Triggles VODs and Sods, which has all of the archive of the VODs on it. Kind of. If you want to do socials, Blue Sky is the only one I use, and I really don't use it. I'm not a social media type person. And there's also Discord, which I tidied up. It only has a couple of channels, and the idea was somebody asked me to do that so that they could chat with people about lore speculation if people are that way inclined. But I don't really use Discord, so it's still pretty much sat there idle. Yes, and I say back tomorrow with more streaming on Twitch at 4 o'clock. Is that everything? Is that all my promo stuff? Probably. So it's not really going to be any videos over this. I suppose there's the Friday Facts as well. I do like long deep dives onto each of the Friday Facts, but I expect they're not going to, they'll do like one or something. So those are probably not going to happen. But yeah, if they do those, I will put videos up for them. So yeah, so that's it for this stream, and I'll be back tomorrow. If you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. You might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been what's it called? Core Driller, I think. Core Splitter. Something like that. Thanks for watching. Cheers.